Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Expand Your Reach, Impact More Lives, and Get Your Message Out to a wider audience. And I got to tell you, I am fired up here today because today we are going to talk about a simple little tweak to be able to help you expand your reach and get your message out to a wider audience. Because I don't mind telling you, when I first got started and even several years afterwards, I was struggling in this area. I was struggling with finding a consistent flow of paying clients. I was struggling in terms of getting my message out there in a way that made sense and resonated with my audience. I was struggling with the fact that I had already, at a certain point, I was doing some of the things that people told me. I was networking, I was doing some speaking. I didn't have a podcast at the time, but I was doing some stuff online marketing. And I still wasn't able to have that translate into bottom line revenue for my business. And I'm here to tell you, as a coach since 2001, like I said, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. As a matter of fact, imagine a world where you are able to talk to people who are crystal clear on who you are and how you serve and what you're all about. And imagine a world where people are able to see you as a trusted authority in your field. And I'm not just talking about friends and family or local contacts or anything like that. I'm talking about people who are able to, who don't know you right now, who are able to see you as a trusted authority in your field and are able to, from there, decide, you know what, this sounds like somebody who I want to pull out my checkbook with, and I want to work with them as a coach or a consultant or whatever the case may be. And that absolutely can be the case. And the first thing that you want to be able to do when it comes to being able to do that is you want to think in terms of your messaging, okay? One of the things I talk about a lot, if you've seen me speak or if you've heard me on my podcast or whatever the case may be, I'm all about this notion of creating a clear, consistent marketing message, all right? One of the things that I talk about, and I don't really talk about it that much, but I'm talking about it right now, one of the things I like to talk about, I talk about this with some of my private clients, is that people, human beings in general, we're able to more resonate with the removal of a negative than we are with the addition of a positive. Now you're like, Brian, why is that a big deal? And how does this kind of work for you to help me? And how does this all work? All right, removal of a negative resonates more than the inclusion of a positive. Fine. What that means is, as a life coach, as an example, people are going to be more inclined to hear that you can help them remove the overwhelm, help them remove the stress. Obviously, you want to talk about how you increase peace of mind, and obviously you want to talk about how you can increase just the overall peace in their lives, but you definitely want to make sure that you can talk about the removal. Let me give you another example. A health coach. People want to hear about how you can help them lose 50 pounds, lose 20 pounds. That's the removal of a negative, right? Living a healthy lifestyle, that's great. Having proper nutrition, that's great. And that's part of it, no question. But you want to make sure that you take a look at the removal of a negative, and you want to make sure that that's in your messaging, whether that's in your outright message or in your blog or some of the content that you do or your bio or your social media. You want to let people know, hey, listen, so for me, I talk about how I can help you expand your reach and impact more lives and get your message out to a wider audience. That's the positive. So you don't feel like the best kept secret in town. So you don't feel frustrated in trying to figure out the next best step to move forward. So you don't feel overwhelmed with all of these different things. You see how I combine those two? That is a simple little tweak that will absolutely help more people really resonate with you and want to get on board, which obviously translates into being able to reach a wider audience and ultimately impacting more lives and getting more paying clients as a result. All right, so that's a simple little tweak to be able to do that. And as always, feel free to like, share, or comment below. I would love to hear from you. I personally address and handle all the comments down there below. So if you have something you want to say, I'd love to hear from you. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard, saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.